Hello and welcome to my channel. Let's get right into it, and you'll know whether or not you want to follow along, subscribe, and all that. Um, 67 years old, career change, that kind of thing. Um, I just enrolled with HMI, Hypnosis Motivation Institute. It's Hypnosis College, fully accredited, all that. I signed up for 1 year, and then after that, I intend to go on to the next year. Those are my intentions right now. It's pretty expensive, but why am I doing it, and why do I want to devote that kind of time to it, right? Well, it's not just hypnosis, okay? It's clinical hypnosis. So this isn't about getting on stage and making people think they're a chicken. Well, it's not. um, well, tonight is my second Zoom meeting. There's like two a week. I'll touch on that quickly. And you have a choice of of different times, whether it's going to be an afternoon time for you or an evening time. For me, I have to choose the evening time, like the 7 p.m. or 7:30, whatever. I'm a stay-at-home dad. 30 years as a massage therapist. My girls are 6 years old right now. I retired when they were born to become a stay-at-home dad, that kind of thing. Now, as they're 6 and they're going to be 7, I need to be generating a greater income. I'm not doing massage therapy at home. I need to be doing something I can do at home because I'm going to continue to be a stay-at-home dad, right? Now, my wife, she earns a good paycheck with her career, and I need to do something that will um, allow me to stay at home and build our financial resources at the same time in a large way. So, clinical hypnosis, that's huge. I've been interested in hypnosis since I was little. I mean, I started playing with it when I was like 6 years old. Okay, and I had a really amazing experience when I was like 12. What I call zapping a friend as I experimented on him. If you follow along, you'll get that story at some point. But right now, I'm just helping you understand. You want to follow, subscribe, whatever. 67 years old, right? And two daughters that are 6. So that's a big deal all by itself. I need to do this not just for my own financial well-being, but to help create a better future for my children, right? So, why I enrolled, that's part of my notes there. Well, that's why I'd been thinking for a while what to do. What to do. What can I do? Why online? Well, that's interesting. Like I said, I've been interested in hypnosis for basically ever anyway. I do have a couple of certifications with some other places, but nothing this intense. And my philosophy has been hypnosis is basically simple. It's a natural state where we're in it all day long to varying degrees. But this is taking it and my understanding of how to work with it to a different level. Even though I have some certifications, I've not done anything with them. I attempted to a little bit during the COVID experience, you know what I mean? But I couldn't find anybody that was actually offering online courses on how to work with people through Zoom. Oh, I could find a little bit here and there, but nothing real, nothing solid. Well, it turns out these guys, because of the COVID experience, altered their program eventually to include online learning as well as how to work with a client online. So that's huge. Because in my mind it's like, well, what if something, I didn't want to just do it. I know people do it, work with clients online, but in my mind it's like, what if something goes on and I'm not what if something like goes off and I'm not there to, help the client out of, say, an intense ab reaction in a safe, uh, controlled way, right? So that's why I really felt like I wanted some training in relation to the Zoom thing. Anyway, tonight is my second night. The first one was on Tuesday. That was 2 hours. It's like an orientation and all that. And hi, how are you? And who are you? Why are you here? All that. And the process to get there, I had to fill out a form and interact, a little phone interview with their admissions representative. And she was very nice, very informative. And she also, when I inquired about financial aid, because it's an expensive program, um, she set it up so somebody's going to be like calling me in a couple of days in relation to that. Good. I'll let you know how that all turns out. I'm feeling hopeful, but I haven't had that talk yet. But I figured, colleges, they've got a line on this stuff. They want the students, and if a student potentially has a financial challenge meeting those, monetary requirements, then colleges usually know, you know, uh, what programs are available. So that's why I inquired. I'm trying to do this quickly. My girls are right here. I'm in a gym right now in a hotel in San Jose, California. Um, Man, this is like my ninth take. Really, this is my first one today, but yesterday I did 8 takes and then I finally finished. And then I looked at the video and, nah, so I'm doing it again. Hopefully, I like this one. Hopefully, you like this one. Okay, so that's why online. First impressions. Okay, I mentioned that I interacted with one of their admissions representatives. Very informative, very nice, easy to talk to. It was great. Balancing life and study. That's another note I have here. I have yet to see how I'm actually going to do that. I did mention that I have to have actually the later Zoom sessions. They're live Zoom sessions for class, and usually, I mean, there may be an exception. I don't know, but usually it looks like it's going to be twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday. This is Thursday, so I'm seeing my first, I think, probably real lesson tonight. Um, so I'm excited about that. Oh, tonight will be 3 hours. The first one the other day on Tuesday was 2 hours. Tonight's going to be 3 hours. Um, so yeah, balancing life and study. Stay tuned if you're interested in how I'm going to work that all out. But yeah, I mean, I just got to do the best I can. I'm not doing this in a casual way. I'm doing this for real. You know, let's get a grip on our finances as soon as possible, so my girls have a better future, right? And yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's real. What stood out in the first class for me? Um, well, it was interesting. It was a Zoom meeting. Um, I noticed I can't see the students, which is fine. I don't care. Unless they're talking, we would have a chance to talk if we wanted to. And I noticed when the students spoke, they'd be on the screen. Okay. Um, First impressions. It was easy. It was friendly, comfortable. It was interesting to hear from some of the students, like what brought them, like what brought me. I shared a little of that. Um, my feelings about it. My feelings about it. I feel good about it. It's it's intense in the in the aspect of I need to do this. I mean, I really need to do this. So my feelings around that are intense, and I'll let you know more about how this all unfolds for me in the process, day to day. Challenges, move down. Yeah, I guess you already know. My challenges will be balancing regular life with this new addition, which is going to school. I think I mentioned it. Yeah, they HMI during the COVID experience developed this program that I'm in now, and I feel very grateful for that. As they mentioned on Tuesday evening in the Zoom meeting, before that, if you wanted to take their course, you would have to literally go there, be there, deal with, you know, airports, driving, what have you, accommodations, So I feel very grateful to be able to embrace this online right now as I am. Um, let's see, takeaways. I forget what I meant when I said that. I had an idea in my head. Well, let's see. What I noticed right away, like I said, I've got some previous training. I just never really did anything with it. And I've been, hooked up to the idea of hypnosis since I was little. But I liked the way right away in the introductory video before I ever went to the course Tuesday evening. Um, I liked the way they were breaking down several different types. I forget what they're calling them right now, but in my mind, it's like personality types. And that relates to what kind of an induction we're going to use. Mm. So that's interesting, because I've had my experiences over time, and of course, I would have to notice what would work with one person might not necessarily work as well with another person. I've experimented with rapid inductions, um, progressive relaxation inductions, all kinds of stuff. Now, I haven't actually been experimenting or utilizing hypnosis in any conscious way for maybe like 10 years now. I mean, and then 10 years ago, it would have just been tiny anyway, you know, nothing intense like I used to do. So I'm going to have to wrap this up. um, but yeah, I like the way they were breaking it down into different personality types. I feel that's got to be helpful, beneficial, and also give me, as the practitioner, a greater feeling of control over the session, right? Okay, just in wrapping this up, that's where we are. If you have any constructive questions or comments, I'd love for you to write them down in the comment section. Stay tuned. I'll let you know how tonight's meeting goes. I'm expecting good stuff. One thing I'm interested in everything, okay? But one thing I'm interested in, and of course, I mean in relation to the hypnosis thing, dealing with migraines. That's like a big deal for some people, to the point where it can be debilitating. So I'm going to see if there's any room for a question on that tonight. I think it's still kind of more of an introductory thing tonight. So I don't know if there's room for that specific question. But, from everything I've researched in the past and some of the training I've had, dealing with things like that is supposed to be, pretty simple. Okay, okay, okay. I got to go. Thanks for watching. Um, if you found any interest or value in this, go ahead, like and subscribe, and stay tuned. I'll be back.